Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patti Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. It's been a long day, but I can explain because we got to talk about last night. Let's start with a hug because I get in here and get excited. Forget the hug. We're kind of short and sweet today, but we're going to start off with wishing Patti Labelle a happy birthday. She's 80 today. Yes, Patti Labelle is 80. It's Gemini season, and it was quite a party last night. I was so honored to be invited. I love Patti Labelle. This is a woman who has been with me through rough times in my life and at high points in my life. When I suffered a stroke 8 years ago, and just having her love and encouragement when I had a street named after me in Philadelphia. Then there was it's not a store, it's a Philadelphia Walk of Fame thing I got on Broad Street in Philadelphia, and just the messages of love. And I just had to be there last night. I said, well, we're going to travel to New York City. In New York City, we did. Went up there in this Mercedes-Benz Sprinter that was awesome. And Patti looked amazing. Where can you see pictures? Well, go to my IG. My IG is hot, by the way, at WDAS Patti, and you can check out some of the highlights of what was an amazing night. She even sang last night, and everybody was in the building. What's up, Lee Daniels, who was calling me Carrot Top last night? His movie Delivered arrives in theaters in August, and then on Netflix. It's a horror movie, and Lee says he will never do another horror movie again. I was surprised, and I was like, why? It's that scary? He's like, it's that scary. Andra Day is starring in this movie. Monique is in it. I believe Anjanou Ellis is in it, but it arrives in theaters then. What's up, Sherry Shepherd? I had to remind her. I said, lady, I love you. She said, even when you talk about me. I said, I talk about you good because I believe in you. I want you and Jennifer Hudson to win. But Sherry, John Murray, Sherry, you're so lucky to have John Murray because he is just a gem. And I love the success that you are having. You know, Lenny Kravitz's birthday this weekend. Okay. Beyonce's mom, Tina Knowles, so nice. She's very small. She looks like she's like a size 1. She's very small. I said, wow, this is the closest I'm gonna get to Beyonce, maybe. But Miss Tina, Debbie Allen, who remembered when she came by the radio station and we ordered some flowers, but I should have been specific because the flowers were humongous. They were too big. And we went to present them to her, and they fell out of the thing. And I was like, oh my God, she's going to be mad at us. But she wasn't. She grinned and she said, hey, girl. And I was like, I'm still embarrassed over that incident because it's Debbie Allen. For goodness sakes. Tamar Braxton looked amazing. Wait until that new reality show with her family. Tamar looked stunning. I met Andy Cohen last night from Housewives. He's just as jovial as he is on TV. Gayle King was there. My moment was Whoopi Goldberg. Grab my hand. Because she has a really good book out called Bits and Pieces of Me. When you're dealing with loved ones who have gone on and things like that, in a book about her life. Whoopi Goldberg, of course, my girl, Tamron Hall, and there were just so many wonderful people in the room. And Patti and her family, and she got on that stage and she sang. But to be 80, she just looked amazing. Everything. The picture of health. Do you know how blessed you are and what a blessing that is to still be in your right frame of mind? Still look good and just slaying 80. Patti Labelle, I love you to the moon, back and beyond, to infinity. And it was amazing. Thanks to your family for having me there. Now, one person who wasn't there and they were supposed to be there was rapper Cardi B. Where was she? They're saying she's pregnant again. She was on stage with Megan in New York, and they said, "Oh, her belly looked big." Yeah, so she wasn't there. I tell you one thing that was interesting: that there's two buffets of food, and nobody was eating. And they had salt and pepper shrimp, Mongolian broccoli and beef, what do they call it? The bourbon chicken, fried rice. They had food. And I was like, no one is standing in the line. Everybody getting a shot and they're not eating. They're not eating. So here I go. I'm from Philly. I done came all the way up here. I'm going to get me something to eat. The woman piled too much shrimp. I was like, no, I don't need no more. No one's eating. They were so glad that you came over to eat. And I was like, oh, they're really, really nice. No, they were really glad that somebody was coming over there to eat. See, this weight loss thing and everybody on it, it makes you don't have an appetite. Just a little bit of food will do you good. And that's why that weight just is able to come off. But I got my portion and the buffet was nice. Also, I met Sway, Sirius XM, Sway's Universe. It was so good meeting him, and it was this common love between us because of radio. So it was an honor to meet him. Fat Joe was there, but we're going to have to call him something else because he ain't fat. He got the shot. He wasn't eating. Everybody was just walking around having a good time. And I said to the guy that was with me, I said, are we the only ones in here eating? Because, you go to some buffets and there'd be a line. Not there. It was wide open. And they were ready to give people some food. So that was my evening last night. Lionel Richie is a grandfather again. His daughter Sophia and her husband are the proud parents of a baby girl. I've been talking about the Essence Festival a lot, and I was like, it took them a long time to put this lineup together. Usher has been added, so Usher is going to be down in New Orleans for Essence Fest. You got Usher, Janet Jackson, Charlie Wilson, Cash Money Millionaires, SWV, TGT, as in Tyrese, Genuine, and Tank. Who else is on there? There's other groups, but they're the main core. And I said, I remember back when I first, because this is the 30th year. Well, I was at the very first one, the very beginning, and you bought your ticket to January, you got your airfare in January, so you can save money in your hotel and all that. Usher, it's kind of like almost a month away, a little over a month away, and Usher has been added. Well, apparently there are changes again in management. The magazine world, the print world has been hit very hard by all of these changes that are going on, and Essence is no different. They ran into problems with the guy who was in charge, and they said he had to step down. Well, they say he is still in the mix, and there was only one woman in charge. It's 2024. We're waving at 2025. Only one woman? I know work atmospheres are different. They said within the past 2 years, 7 top females have left. But they say there are rumblings at the top. It's Memorial Day, holiday weekend. Let's never forget who died serving our country, those men and women. Here's some barbecue tips. Someone asked me, this was so funny because I didn't know how to answer it. They said, why are y'all black people so obsessed with, well, who made the potato salad? I don't know. It must be in our DNA. I have no idea. But I know I'm one of them first ones. I said, well, who made the potato salad? You kind of like look at it. You could tell if it's good. Here's some tips. If you know that person can't make potato salad, tell them to stop. Just bring some plates. It's okay if you just bring plates. Some people don't know how to make potato salad. And sometimes you got to have that come to Jesus moment and say, this ain't for you. This is not your lane. Let's do something else. But it is. It's funny because you could be in a room full and they'll be like, who made a potato salad? Then you find out it's good or, it's okay. But everybody makes it different. They do. Everybody, what Some may say this is a good old Southern recipe. Some people may be putting everything but the kitchen sink inside the potato salad. But just be careful with that. Don't eat foods that's supposed to be kept cold out too long because people can get sick and you don't want to do that. Don't let people get on the grill who are going to burn your food. We all know that person too. If you're intoxicated, you can't be on the grill because meat costs too much and you're not going to be burning up. You'll even be burning up the Beyond meats. Make sure it's cooked well, not burnt, well. My little trick for things like chicken, I let it cook in that oven for about 45 minutes. Let it cook through and through. So when I put it on the grill and then you add your sauce, I like mine to fall off the bone. If I see pink, if I see red, I can't eat it. And I'm instantly turned off. And I don't want to be fighting no chicken. Have you ever gone and you go to eat the piece of chicken and you turn, that ain't good either. You want to make sure that you're a chicken and your meats are not tough. Also, there's another interesting question. Someone asked me, what would you say to grads? Big shout out to the graduating class of 2024. I thought about it long and hard. And I'm going to say this. Be kind. What? Only 2 words? Yes. Because you can get hired for your kindness. Because you don't feel like dealing with the person that's going to get on your nerves. You don't feel like dealing with the person, all they want to do is complain, and nah. No. Be kind. There's so much going on in life. And don't you hate it when you go to a job and there just be some miserable people? Who gonna get that job? The kind person. And guess what? If you don't get the job, honey, be very thankful for some of the no's that come in your life. It's God's blessing. And something better is going to come along. Now, sometimes we get bummed out. Oh, I didn't get it. Just look up and say, thank you, God, because you got something better for me. But be kind. Your attitude will really determine where you're going, what's going to happen next. Be kind. 2 simple words. Graduating class of 2024. Good luck and be careful out there. The weekend entertainment update is up. It features everything that's going on with Patti Labelle, including her new line of pancakes and waffles. Jamie Foxx is back. I cannot wait until Tuesday night because Beat Shazam, this is his first thing since the mysterious illness last year. It's Jamie and his daughter. And really look forward to seeing him. The new season of The Bear, there's a lot of great stuff and it's fancy. And it's up now, so check it out. Notification button, you know that I'm here. Leave a comment because I love the back and forth. I know I threw out some questions. Leave a comment, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel because we're in reaching point. Like this. Reaching point 75,000. So tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. It's a Memorial Day holiday weekend. We will be coming to you early on Monday, so I can take some time to enjoy the holiday weekend. But always remember those men and women who died serving our country. I'm Patti Jackson. Thanks for starting your weekend with me. I'm your auntie of pop culture. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patti Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. It's not cute not knowing we're heading into this Mother's Day weekend. Let's give a hug. Now we're going to know. You think the rappers are out here feuding? No, it's the older sports stars too. Listen up. Shaquille O'Neal, Shannon Sharpe. Apparently, Shaquille O'Neal has been criticizing Jokic, the basketball player who won MVP. He won it like 3 times. And Shaq told the young man, you didn't deserve this. Well, Shannon Sharpe took offense. Look at me with my clothes. I'm sorry. Shannon Sharpe took offense and said, Shaq, you're jealous because you want to be the only big man out of here. Well, Shaq recorded a rap record, a diss record, against Shannon Sharpe. Well, Shannon Sharpe has responded, saying that Shaq was a generational whiner. He needs therapy. He's insecure. He's a bully. He has small ick energy. Go and put the D on the ick. And I'm not going to get so dirty on here. Small ick energy. You're 50 years old. Why are you acting like this? Don't forget you told me that you were still illiterate. And you can't last no longer than 30 seconds in the bedroom. That's why your ex-wife wasn't in love with you. Y'all 50, early 50s, why y'all out here beefing? Why? Shaq, you've had a rough week. Your ex-wife saying she wasn't in love with you. It's been a rough week. Stay off the internet. I know the TNT on NBA on TNT is ending, but just take a little break. Because people out here talking. And they're exposing your business. Small ick energy. Some of you are laughing because you know what I mean. Let's put it like this. Just because you're tall or your feet are big, don't mean that everything else is. I'm surprised it has gotten to this. Shaq really did diss that young man who won MVP. Now he's won it 3 times. But you're just going to tell somebody you don't deserve it. He said it to his face. He didn't just say it. He said it to his face. It was quite embarrassing. And it's like, Shaq, again, legends don't move in these streets like that. And you definitely don't want to go out and berate and hurt someone else's feelings. And I think that's why Shannon Sharpe went so hard. Another thing. If you're not good in bed, no one needs to know. No one. They don't need to know. Keep it to yourself. And hope that whoever you're sleeping with don't go running around talking about it. Because people are talking. That's a little auntie advice. Big congrats to Justin Bieber. Been so worried about that young man, the pop star, who just seems to have gone through something very traumatic in his life. He and his wife, Haley, are expecting their first child. They renewed their wedding vows and just happy. I hope this can put him on a course of happiness. There's this movie. I'm so busy this weekend, but I think I'm gonna watch the movie tonight. Mother of the Bride on Netflix. I love Benjamin Bratt. That man is beyond fine. He is 60. He's so good looking. It's a new movie with Brooke Shields. They used to date years ago when he hurt her, and now their kids are getting married. Benjamin Bratt. That's going to be part of my weekend. I don't care how big it is. Taye Diggs. He's coming back to All American on the CW. Now, you could be saying, how, Sway? How are you coming back? It must be a sequence where they have ghosts or something. But Taye Diggs is coming back. Billy Baker is back. Sometimes I can't read my own handwriting. American Idol is coming back for seasons 2 and 3. We still don't know who's going to replace Katy Perry. A major contributor to the diet culture, Oprah Winfrey, apologizing, saying that she was a part of this. Remember, she rolled out the wagon of fat, and she's always, her weight is going up and down, doing this and doing that. So when she got on the shot, Ozempic, there was this harsh criticism. I am from the school of no public diets. If you see me lose, you see me lose. But we're not going on with diet fads and diet. I don't want nobody following me in the supermarket. And these things have happened to me. I don't want nobody following me in the market, trying to harass me at one of my favorite places because I love to go out and have a good meal. I don't want any of that. It's something that I'd rather keep to myself and just do it and not talk about it. Oprah is now apologizing. Here's my question to you. Do you think that she played a major part in this diet culture? You know, because you're criticized, child, you can lose weight. Oh, you look great. Oh, you're wonderful. But the minute you gain it back, oh, you've gained that weight back. I think it's something that you got to do quietly. Like Lizzo is doing. She's lost a lot. She said she wants to lose a lot more, but she ain't talking about it. But my question to you, do you think she's a major contributor? We're short and sweet today, but child, Shaq, you'll need all your business out in the street. Don't do that. It's a Mother's Day weekend. Let's keep those in our hearts and in prayers that may have lost a loved one. Especially recently, it's really hard when you lose your mom. A special place for those who may have lost a child. Because just because you lose a child doesn't mean you stop being a mother. You've experienced that. A special place for those who may be estranged from your mom. Because everybody don't have a great relationship. A special place for those who may be struggling to become a mom. A lot of women just go through a lot. They just want a child. A special shout out to the mom figures in the world. Because not everybody is meant to have a child, but they're great mother figures in our lives. Lost a child, grieving a child. Motherhood is not easy. I know it's 1,000 books, but it'll really tell you what you can expect. Because at certain points, you can go through mother be mothering. But if you are fortunate, you still have your parents. You still have your mama. And you could tell her you love her, how you feel. It's important. Because when they go on, you'll have those memories of your mom. And I always say they live right in your heart. Just say a little just special prayer. Because, you know, you hear all the hoopla and this and that. But some people, this is not a good time of the year. And they're not always happy. I'm so glad that my mom just left me with cooking skills. I can go in the kitchen and just feel her presence with me. Not having to read a recipe, just knowing it's like she's guiding me. And my garden, I have a garden. When I grew up, we had a rose garden. And it was beautiful. My mother loved it and kept good care of it. Okay, here I go, being an adult. I have a rose garden too. I know it took forever. After 3 years, it's finally blooming. And I do share a lot on my Instagram. My Instagram is WDAS Patti, and it's always with a Y. But just say a special prayer for those if this season is not the best season for them. It's like whiplash watching this channel. You're going to giggle, you're going to laugh. You're going to say, what small ick energy? Put the D on the ick. Or I could just be serious. I am so glad that you enjoy the channel. You won't always agree with it because there's a bunch of people. Patti, I hate it when you make faces. Now that just makes me want to make faces even more. But thank you. I appreciate you guys. We're marching towards 75,000. There is a weekend edition that goes up early, so we get a lot of great stuff up there. Jamie Foxx, Tracy Morgan, Whoopi Goldberg. So we got a lot of good stuff up there. Marlon Wayans. So do check out the weekend edition. But thank you. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day. Certainly hope that it is a good one for you and you have a blessed day. It's not cute not knowing. And now you know. Have a great weekend. I'm Patti Jackson. I am your auntie. of pop culture.